messed up more than you.
And they're just being brainwashed to believe in communism and socialism.
So yeah, it's a deep dive. It's meat and potatoes. It's not high level, fluffy, stuffy. It's asking serious questions that I frankly probably wouldn't consider on my own.
It's been an awesome experience to really bring to life the importance of men, discipling men, and how that time invested is greater than you can understand. Just one man investing into another man's life can change generations.
I'm very grateful for what we are discussing and how we're discussing it. I think we don't really discuss it a lot in the church nowadays. Just having a healthy perspective on what is the fear of the Lord? What is it like in relation to our living currently and our eternal, eternity in general. And I love how we discuss it. Basically, we open up the Bible. We just don't take our own personal opinion. Everything is filtered through the scriptures.
Having a great time. This is just awesome. I always enjoy anytime that fellow believers and especially men, we can get together, study a little deeper, just be in a good environment. Golf yesterday was a lot of fun. Learned a lot. Accommodations here are great. Really looking forward to another time where we can do this again.
It's been a lot of just reflecting on where I've been in my life and coming to recognize that God can and will use just about every mistake we can make for something good.
Learning more and more about who Christ is for me today, for this study has been an overwhelming. It's been overwhelming. It's been a great experience. I want more of it. I want more.
It's really great being able to collectively meet with other men and just be able to share our struggles together and just digging through the Word and having Sam talk to us about it and just really helping us process and think about some of the deeper topics on just our actions and how they affect eternally.
I love how we jump around from scripture to scripture to scripture, and not only the new but the old. And practically, I've got a lot of highlighted stuff in my Bible, but it seems like everything he's brought up, I didn't have highlighted, and I went, wow. He wasn't bringing up verses that I knew, stuff that I didn't even ever read before. I didn't remember. So I've loved that part of it.
I think the biggest thing for me so far has just been getting to connect with other guys here, because I don't have a lot of other Christian young professional friends. So just honestly, just meeting people, getting to hang out, talk, discuss scripture and how that's hitting our hearts, and just building relationships for the future. That's been the best thing for me.
Get around fellow Christian men that love God. You're going to benefit from it no matter what happens. The teaching's been real good.
I appreciate the amount of scripture we've been over, and the fact that we're focusing on that versus opinion. And especially when Stan's talking, he makes sure to make a dividing line between this is what I personally believe on this, and hey, here's what Scripture says, and here's how this is established. And so I feel confident about what I've been taught. It gave me a lot to think about. Very challenging.
Well, this is a confirmation of what I have been feeling for quite some time. Because for 5 years I was a unborn again Christian, quote unquote. And when I finally found the Lord, I found out that all that time that I thought I was right with the Lord, then I was going to hell. So it's always been a goal of mine to try to tell people that make sure that you know that you know that you know. And how do you do that? And this year's been a real confirmation of that and helped me out a lot. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Space where we can be by ourselves and think and focus. Cell service out here is poor, so of course it forces you off your phone and off your iPads and things like that. Stan is a wonderful teacher. It's fun listening to him. He covers so many aspects of the Bible, things from scripture left and right. Gets you focused on your mission, which is to become apostles, disciples.